All right, let's get over to Chita Craft, keeping a close eye on the radar. Now, Chita, we're looking at some of these estimates, more than 7 inches in one area.
Look at this. I mean, this is really what shows, I think, such a clear picture of why Brazoria County has an active flash flood warning that I'll get to. And then while Harris County is really handling the rain that we've seen overnight well, very well, Montgomery County had kind of a break, less than an inch of rain in most spots, about a half closing in on an inch. There's a 7/10 there. And then the further north and west you go, we've also had some big totals. But again, across Harris County, I think most areas saw between 1 to 3 inches of rain. Same for Waller County, big part of Fort Bend. It is Brazoria, especially closer into Lake Jackson, all surrounding between 6 and over 7 inches of rain. That's a lot of rain in a short period of time. Those were 12-hour radar estimates, so you can think just from midnight how much rain that everybody has picked up. Live look at the radar right now. The back edge of the rain we are going to see for the day is closing in on Katy. Otherwise, we're still tracking some moderate showers from Angleton, Freeport, closing in on Galveston along the Gulf Freeway. But inside the loop, we're really starting to see this rain taper down. It is really, really light. Still a nuisance, and still where we have some areas of slick spots, it's going to stay that way because it's still active, but not in comparison of what we're dealing with in Brazoria County. Active flash flood warning. Now, this is issued by the National Weather Service until 11:15 this morning. We will see, this continues to extend its timeline. Originally, it was set to expire around 9, then 10:30. Now it's been upgraded to a flash flood warning and in effect until 11:15. So I show you Lake Jackson, and then I want you to think all areas surrounding this is where we could be looking at some ponding, some high water, and that will be the case at least over the next hour, potentially over the next couple hours. This will be the area to watch. A couple reasons why. That's where we saw the most amount of rain overnight, and we are still tracking active rain. Let's talk about the loop, back to the Beltway, heart of Harris County, finally seeing a big break. And as far as the active rain that is falling. So then I kind of take you neighborhood by neighborhood, show you exactly how much rain we've seen. We have a partnership with the Neighborhood Weather Network, and this allows us to go street by street, showing you the different rain accumulations. So as I zoom in, here's Pearland, and a lot of areas close to Pearland picked up between about an inch to an inch and a half. Now it's a different story when you go just a little further west. Here's Silver Creek Drive at 2.5 inches, Pomona South over 3 inches of rain, and this is since midnight. This is today's rainfall totals. Now as I take you closer into, remember I said Lake Jackson and all areas surrounding, from our Neighborhood Weather Network, it's showing between about 4 to 6 inches of rain, and that's kind of street by street. So those radar estimates, they're not exact, but they're just an estimate of how much we've seen. Now, when you talk from the Neighborhood Weather Network, the Tempest weather stations are showing you this at a different home on each one of these streets. So these are exact accumulations between 5 to 6 inches of rain, all surrounding Lake Jackson. These are the highest reports that we've had. Back to Harris County, it's a really big difference. Since midnight, we've picked up area-wide about 1 to 3 inches of rain, depending on where you go. Energy Corridor, here's Pine Sap Drive, over 2 inches of rain. Stoneleigh Terrace Drive, over 2 inches of rain. Been showing you those this morning. Closer into West U and Bel Air, okay, Loch Lomond Drive, almost 2 inches, but I'd say between an inch and a half to maybe 2.5 inches. So that's why that's that 1 to 3 inch mark across Harris County. We're handling this well. These are live flood gauges from the Harris County Warning District. And notice how everything is in the green. So that is good across a big part of the area. It's still gloomy. I know it's still wet. Roads are still a mess. I'd still plan on more time with the errands you're running, but the active falling rain is going to back off over the next hour. Now we're going to look ahead into tomorrow. So right now for your Thursday, we're under a slight risk of high water spots. That includes Dallas, Waco, Austin, into San Antonio, and all of Southeast Texas. A big reason is just because of the rain that we saw today. Even if we pick up just 1 to 2 inches of rain for tomorrow, for your Thursday, it could lead to additional ponding or high water spots. So I want you to keep your guard up. We are going to keep this weather impact alert in effect until 11:15, as long as that flash flood warning is in place. And then if we see anything through the afternoon, it's going to be really isolated. Think an isolated shower to an isolated thunderstorm, and then not much more than that. We get a break. Overnight for your Thursday, this is when we could pick up another 1 to 2 inches of rain, and see how the daily rain chances, they really take you right through the upcoming weekend. So guys, carefully monitoring Brazoria County, and then of course the rain chances to come.
Yeah, every day. Okay, Cheetah, thank you.